In the cosmic expanse where the air is thin, we're losing control, got that devilish grin. Mouse in her hand, eyes locked on the screen, navigating dupes through the oxygen, not included scene. She's a clicking sensation, a gamer's delight. In the world of pipes and wires, she takes flight. But watch out folks, as her schemes unfold in the dupes universe, where her tales are told. She pressed the button and the game is played. The fans drop like flies, chaos ballet. We're all dressed on the rules. We're always busy killing dupes. In the cosmic expanse where the air is thin, we're losing control, got that devilish grin. Mouse in her hand, eyes locked on the screen, navigating dupes through the oxygen, not included scene. She pressed the button in the cosmic expanse where the air is thin, we're losing control, got that devilish grin. Mouse in her hand, eyes locked on the screen, navigating dupes through the oxygen, not included scene. She's a clicking sensation, a gamer's delight. In the world of pipes and wires, she takes flight. But watch out folks, as her schemes unfold in the dupes universe, where her tales are told. She pressed the button and the game is played. The fans drop like flies, chaos ballet. We're all dressed on the rules. We're always busy killing dupes. In the cosmic expanse where the air is thin, we're losing control, got that devilish grin. Mouse in her hand, eyes locked on the screen, navigating dupes through the oxygen, not included scene. She pressed the button
In the cosmic expanse where the air is thin, we're losing control, got that devilish grin. Mouse in her hand, eyes locked on the screen, navigating tubes through the oxygen, not included scene. She's a clicking sensation, a gamer's delight. In the world of pipes and wires, she takes flight. But watch out folks, as her schemes unfold in the dupes universe, where her tales are told. Oh, she pressed the button and the game is swayed. Dupes up like flies in chaos ballet, while holders start the rules. Willow's busy killing dupe. In the cosmic expanse where the air is thin, Willow's in control, got that devilish grin. Mouse in her hand, eyes locked on the screen, navigating dudes through the oxygen not included scene. She's a ticking sensation, a gamer's delight. In the world of pipes and wires, she takes flight. But watch out, folks, as the schemes unfold in the Deuce universe where her tales are told. Oh, she pressed the button in the gaming sway, pushed up like flies in chaos LA. While Holder saw the tools, Willow's busy killing you.
Oz is amazing. What are you talking about? Good morning, everybody. We got Wellbred with the banana. We got Glow with First. We got Oz with a little Willow. We got Slig. We got a Bane. Hi, Bane. What else we got? We got a Glow. Hi, good morning, Gino. That is a new sip. Oh, I like it. I like it. Good morning. Happy Monday. Oz is like one of those creative types that just like does stuff. And then she shows you and you're like, holy bajoozies, and that's incredible. And she's like, oh, thanks. I just, it's just something like I whipped up. Use some generation stuff to help, but you do dabble in some 3D design. So exactly what I just said. Good morning. Sorry for being late. Oz first I distracted myself with some projects, and then Oz distracted me with her thing, and then Shoal distracted me with, I want to go outside and I'm upset at everything and hurry up and start the stream because I'm going to make noise. That's what he was going on about. How's everyone's Monday? How was everyone's weekend? It is not too hot today. It is 25 in the house, but it's a cooler 25 because the sun is hidden from the clouds because it is raining. So that's fine. It's fine. As long as it's not 25 and like blasting sunshine on my eyeballs, then we're okay. It's technically 23 degrees outside. I wonder if we're gonna get any thunderstorms or something. But it's raining pretty good. Like, it's not pouring down, but like it's a decent rain. You might have a grapefruit in the works. Oh my god, imagine if, hold up. Imagine if you made my little Willow, like, have interchangeable things in her hands, and she can either hold a controller or she can hold Wellbred. Like a little Wellbred grapefruit. That would be hilarious. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this weekend has been ridiculously hot. I barely did anything. I think I did dishes each day, and that was like the only thing I wanted to do. It was ridiculously hot. We were dying. I don't think Corinne slept very well last night. He had to go to work today. He's supposed to be taking 2 weeks off because his boss called 2 weeks off because his boss's son is like on summer holidays and he wants to spend a little bit more time with him and stuff. And of course, working all week to be exhausted on the weekends doesn't really make it so that you have the energy to hang out with your 11-year-old-ish kid on the weekends, right? Or however old he is. I don't know, preteen, something like that. So he's supposed to be on 2 weeks off, but there was a job that it's these people that keep calling back for more stuff to be moved, and oh, we got another thing to be moved, and oh, we got another storage bin to move, and can you move this stuff back over here? And then so yeah. So they just called and asked if they could do another move for them today. So they were supposed to be taking 2 weeks off, but they are working today. But thankfully it is not ridiculously hot. But I don't think Quentin slept last night, so we'll see. Yeah, we didn't do anything this weekend. It was too hot. I didn't want to do anything. I was sweating, sitting here in buckets. Coded made fun of me. It broke my heart a little bit. Yeah, sleep, who does that? I know, right? And I've been staying up later just because, well, That's not true. Was it Saturday night or Friday night? I can't remember which night I ended up just going to bed early. We played some Peak, and then it was like midnight, and I was like, I'm hot. Oh, it was Saturday. It was Saturday night because I was getting a heat headache, and I ended up going to bed, and then I woke up with the heat headache, but then I got up and walked around a little bit, and it went away. Yeah, Coded mocked my boob sweat. Yeah. It was... He broke my heart. Yeah. Poor guy doesn't know about boob sweat. It's okay. Yeah. Because we were all going up the mountain, and it's only 4 people, right? So he was the 5th, and he joined late, so he didn't get to come with us. So he's like, can someone stream for me? So someone streamed for him. Well, someone took a second, and then finally started streaming, and then he commented about it, and I said, well, I was going to do it, but I was adjusting my shirt first. And he goes, why are you adjusting your shirt? Were you going to be on video? And I was like, well, if you must know, I have a lot of boob sweat right now, and I was just adjusting my shirt. He did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then he mocked me for it later in the night, so. Hi, Wova. You know, women problems. Hi. What's up? He's been sleepy and quiet the whole morning. But it's like 2 o'clock hits and he knows. How was everyone else's weekend? I was also in Vintage Story, and I was finishing up some things in the cove, doing more houses and stuff. I saw that Regus had started doing some things over in the mouth of the river. That was very cool. Hi. And I've been playing some Do Not Harm, which is an adorable little just clicky game. I died to a cannibal. It was great. And if anyone is enjoying Synergy, I noticed that it is on sale for the next 4 days. It's 40% off, I think, or something like that. So it's like $20, which it's a pretty decent price, especially for the amount of game that you get, because this is only part 1 of 4 scenarios, I think it is. I don't know, I haven't gone to the main screen in a while. Yeah, it's 40% off, so it's only $20. Well, $20 Canadian. So yeah. You lazed about, you saw some family, and had get-togethers with your friends. Hopefully you didn't stay up too late again. You went to an amusement park for a friend's day, but they left when they closed and couldn't get any churros. Oh, you didn't get any churros. That's so sad. Oh my goodness, bumset. Okay. Big dog treat for the whiny butt. Yeah. Okay. 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 You're gonna give them the sausage thing, but I gotta like unwrap each of the sausages. There we go. They get to stare at me the entire time. But yes, I'm glad that it's not ridiculously hot. I'm not melting anymore. And only 1 day of a heat headache, so that's good, I guess. It'd be nice if, you know, summer just ended. Why was amusement park in such quotation marks, ma'am? Was it actually an amusement park, or was it not an amusement park? Very disappointing about the churros. It's very sad. Okay, that one's one open. Now we gotta open the other one, because we need to have them at the same time, or else each of you are like, oh my god, why does the other one get one? Because you forget that, you know, you just had one. Can I I know, I'm coming, I'm coming. Takes a little bit to open these. Because they package them up really well. It's the only amusement park you have, but it's similar to the rides on those traveling fairs. Yeah. We have one of those, actually. We were talking about amusement parks the other day as well, too. And we have one of those back home as well. But again, it's not as crazy as, you know, say what Oz has. You learned that your brother got an 8-month-old puppy, and it's already bigger than your doggo's. What kind of puppy did he get? All right, this is for you. Okay, this one's for you. Nice little meat nugget. Well, yeah, that's a good chew. Good girl. Is it good? Is it good? His tongue says so. Delicious. That's all. That's it. You get that added feeling of, will this break down now? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. The one outside my hometown is also the same way. It's yeah. It's not great, but it's there. It's fine. It's fine. Is the brother's name Mr. Pup Holder? He's a Great Dane. Great Danes are my favorite, Mr. Cup Holder. But Kryn says no, because he cannot handle the lifespan of a Great Dane. So he says no. A kid went flying out of one of the rides not too far ago. Oh my god, Gecko. Yeah, Webbiga wants to come and ride all the parks, because we learned Webbiga loves roller coasters. Wait, hold up. Isn't Wellbred supposed to be streaming? Is Wellbred streaming right now? He's not yet. When do I stream? I don't know. Usually you start stream a half an hour before I do, so I get to watch you for like half an hour before I disappear into the darkness. You don't have anything on your Discord where it says what time you start streaming. You can remember that far back? Are you calling me old? He streams after he drops his kids off at school. Their eye and ear movement. I know, right? They're waiting. They're waiting. I do have a chicken twist here for them as well, too. You'll be starting in about 3 hours. Oh, okay. You'll be starting just before I end then. All right. Bye. This is from LDVP. It's from LDVP. Ow. You big snorty. Okay, Wellbred will be starting in about 3 hours. I'm assuming it's happening. It's like it's only like the whole reason we're doing It Takes Two late. Okay. Okay. No, you're saying Webbiga hasn't streamed in that? Got it. Got it. Slade called me old. Hi, why are you staring at me from over there? It's like he got his treats, walks away, and then gives me, you know, the backwards look. And it's like, that's it. You like the colors? I like the colors too. I very much like the color palette that they chose. Ding, ding. We almost have picked up some sand. All my districts are either 3 or 4, which is fantastic. We're waiting on some more sand. Sand extractor. Why aren't you pulling up any more sand? because I have enough. I need you to pull more. I don't want to let this go on forever because I don't want my small warehouse to just be 100% full of sand. Because I'm pretty sure the sand is going in here. Yeah, the sand is going in here. Well, there isn't any sand in here. Where is the sand? Oh, the sand's probably going in this one. Yep, sand's going in this one. There we go. What were we doing on Friday? We were constructing a whole new neighborhood. This fungal sponge. Our water is completely full, which is fantastic because we're going to have another heat wave season. Only one heat wave season. That's good. So we're just waiting for some sand. Okay. Sand. It's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere, right? We don't have any more of those thingies. But we could buy some with the wheat that we have because we have a ridiculous amount of wheat. Let's buy another 800-ish. Trades happen instantly, which is fantastic. And honestly, buying the protective gears means that it really doesn't put a strain on a lot of the other things that I'm doing in the city. Like, I don't have to make tools and I don't have to make certain materials. I don't have to use up some of my... Where is it? Yeah, my fabric and my tools and a little bit of water. This is fantastic. The tools are my big stopping point. The tools are difficult to stay on top of because they need rocks, and I haven't unlocked the recipe that uses the tooths. Not yet, at least. We planted some more rocky dudes. So hopefully those rocky dudes will be able to be sufficient enough. Maybe I need to do more. I'm not quite sure. Will, have you worked with logics in Oddsparks? Only minimally because I didn't feel it necessary to do it intensively. What is your question? The expedition has reached its destination. Ooh. My friend saw me playing Oddsparks and thought it looked cute and has a friend that he plays games with a whole bunch. So he started playing Oddsparks with him as well too. And they invited me. They were asking me a couple questions and stuff. They're only on tier 4. They just, like, as I was watching them, they unlocked bucket dudes, like the quest to make bucket dudes. And it's so much fun. It is so much fun watching them play from the very, very beginning and seeing what they're doing. Because one of the questions that I got last night was, how could I make their road better? And I told them about the whole crate thing, about how splitting up the road actually makes the crates, like with crates, is actually better. And he's like, that hurts my brain. I'm like, I know, but it'll all make sense soon. Should I wait to unlock it all before I start anything on tier 5? Oh, do you... Honestly, I found that you finish up a lot of the logic early on. My friends are using counters and stuff, and I'm wondering why they're using counters, and it's because they're trying to get the math right. I use the logic to make sure that sparks stayed in place and had enough in their hands before they walked back and forth. The bloodthirsty bucket brigade lives on, exactly. Like, I used the number one, so I made sure that they had something in their hands before they left to go to the machine, and then they had nothing in their hands before they left the front of the machine. That was the majority of what I used the logic for. The circuit logic and the stuff? Oh, yeah, I didn't really use that much. Honestly, I didn't really use the circuit logic. There's some cool things that you can go into, like Mastani was explaining about how you can, like, let trains go leave the station only if the end result is empty kind of thing. I didn't feel like the lady gave you a lot of options. I think, what was it in the very beginning? When she unlocks your logic, it's only like 2 quests that unlock all the logic? Because it's the circuitry and the lever and the bridge, and then the next bit is just like the NOT gate, the AND gate, the OR gate. And like those kind of things, like oxygen not included. That's really it. I'm pretty sure. If we're talking about the scientist lady. So if you want to, sure, I'd wait. Alright, we've reached the crumbling slopes. As the party progresses, the terrain becomes steeper and more dangerous. Still, the higher they climb, the nicer the weather is. Their position allows them to see neighboring regions that would take weeks to reach. They note all the data their observations provide and spot a few useful resources in the area. A tiny stream indicates that there could be a spring in the mountain. Also, the place is rich in minerals, although the most precious of these are susceptible to erosion. Lastly, the paths leading to it could collapse the moment you stepped on them. We could collect the water, which I don't care about. We could gear up to collect some plants. We could try and collect some plant matter. Or we could collect the rock. I don't really need the rock, so let's gear up and collect the plant matter. Good thing I just bought a whole bunch of protective gear. Ooh, we got 8 resin and 8 seeds. Taking all necessary precautions, the explorers managed to cut the vines that are climbing up the mountain without falling. Alright. How many resources do we have? We have 36 satiety. Which doesn't really have a whole heck of a lot. If we return to the city, we don't even have enough satiety to return to the city, so people are going to be sick when we come home. But that's fine. Oh my god. Yep, that happened. That is a very long walk. Ooh, we finished up this bad guy with the sun awning. Right, we were making sure that the heat wave season was not going to be too detrimental for the new area. And we were trying to level out this fountain square. Oh my goodness, look at that. If we stick a wind catcher in this area, we'll get another 150 points. And whipping gourd, riverbank fingers. I don't think I have any riverbank fingers. You have it set open for 1 holler spark that picks up 20 stacks when the rest moves to the others, and wait until the stack is full. And it's getting intensive, so that's why I'm curious about the rest. You have it set to open for 1 holler spark that picks up a 20 stack where the rest move to others. Oh, that's fun. No, go ahead and keep building. What she gives you next won't really affect that. Not at all. So keep on going. No problem. What do you mean there's no nearby food? There's literally a canteen right here. Do we need some more people in the shippers? We have 52 available citizens. Why do we? Oh, because we don't need any water right now. That's why. Okay. Where's my other? There's my other shipper. There's one shipper there. And I'm trying to find it. The only thing this game is lacking is the ability to have a list of all of our buildings so that we could cycle through them. There we go. That's the only thing I want. To be able to cycle through buildings to see if we have a building. Like, I love that when you click on the district, it'll tell you if that building is good in that district or not, like with a little highlight. That if you'll get a bonus, which is great. Super helpful, very nice. I just realized I do have a canal, okay. But I would love a list of buildings so that I could, unless it's here somewhere. Diary. That's the diary. Notifications. Quest log. We're still trying to gather up some more sand. More. Advanced tab. The tab is just the amount of people working in each location. Book of Knowledge. There's a citizen roster, which is great. There should be a building list in a tab there. That would be perfect. Honestly, that would just be perfect. Citizens roster and building roster right here. So you could find it in the list, click to it, and it'll around the map to you. Literally my only request. All right, research tree. Oh, that's right. We have a tablet. And we were thinking about increasing knowledge in different ways around the city. But that means we have to unlock the disease prevention first. What's this one? Desert Melodies. That's culture. This is the heat resistance for buildings. Oh, do we want to do... Is it going to get hotter? Is it going to get hotter? Oh, do I already have this? Oh, I already did this. Did I already do this? I think I did. I did. Well, that's handy dandy. Okay. Where's the bread? I want to unlock bread. Ooh, what's this? Increases the harvested amount? Ooh, but we need technological advancements for those ones. Okay. Adds more worker slots. I don't really care about worker slots. Reduces the cost of some recipes. That's also very nice. We need technological artifacts for those, though. Where's my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? No. Where's the bread? I want the bread. I want some bread. Ooh. Wait. I could use a tablet to allow our explorers to carry more supplies without being slowed down, but that costs a tablet. But I get one right here that just costs some research points. I mean, I guess you have to wait for it, but still, no wastage of the tablet right there. Wellbred was just here. Wellbred was just here. Yes? Is this news? Increases the production. We need technological advancements. Technological advancements. You were asking where... I was so confused. I'm like, what do you mean Wellbred was just here? Oh my goodness. Okay, where is the bread? I don't want to unlock new ways to make tools. Did I already unlock bread? Am I silly? I did already unlock bread. I I did. Let's make this kitchen make bread. No, because I don't have yeast yet. Never mind. What did well bread do this time? This time. Sounds about right. Look at them! Look how cute they are! Look at these little ocular stems just weaving in the breeze. More carbon bulbs when in the presence of sealed corn. Look at that scale. Sorry, I keep calling it sealed corn. It's scaly corn. And then we need more ashy bulbs, I guess. More ashy bulbs. We need a ridiculously larger amount of ashy bulbs, which it looks like we're trying to make. We just need more of this. I think we need to make more decomposers. Oh, cinder sprout. No, no. Bad cinder sprout. Bad cinder sprout. And this one too. Rip it out. Don't you know, rip it out. And we're still trying to evolve this guy. Evolves in the presence of an orange hydra tree. We're not evolving it. We're not involving it? I want to evolve it. We're pruning these guys. We're notching these guys. Why are we notching these guys? And then we're also pruning the mushrooms. That's fine. I want to evolve the blue hydra tree. That's what I want to do. Are we really notching these? Is that what I want? That provides resin. I don't want resin. We want to prune these guys. Okay, those kind of look like toes on a footprint. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. How big is the map? I don't rightly know. I think the usable area of the map is not as big. Yeah, it's a decent size. It is a decent size. Half of my usable map is hot, sandy desert. So I'm keeping my city in the coolerness area. I could probably extend it over here a bit, but it is hot. And it's hot in the sandy areas. Actually, it's hotter in the red areas. The sandy area isn't that bad. The hot, crispy rock is worse. But, yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad size at all. This is 4 districts as well too, and I have 201 people. Like I have a decent amount of people. We gotta make some food real quick. Who even knows? Yeah, one of your citizens is hungry because I've been waiting on these carbon bulbs to make some spice, but it's been taking forever. It's okay. We can blast through food because my kitchens in a third of a day makes 10. So in a day they make 30, well, that should be fine. Ooh, expedition returns. Some citizens got sick, but we could brought back 6 technological artifacts. Ooh. That's the other part about this as well too, Tropical, is that there's Frostpunk-like expeditions that you send out. which is a lot of fun. You can only have one expedition at a time, which is kind of unfortunate, but the more explorer tents that you sent, that you, like each explorer tent, you can add more people to the exploration unit so they could hold more and gather more and stuff. And of course it costs more to feed them, but yeah. It's good. I think I don't want to jinx it, but it feels like I have a handle on water and I have gathered so much extra water. Okay, let's send out those explorers again. I think I have enough food. What else? There's a plant here, there's a trade route here, there's a trade route here. There's still a campfire, a dune, and a stream. There is a stream that we could come back to. You've got the turn, but can you transform an area into another biome? No, you cannot. But you can adjust. You can adjust like the minerals and the humidity and stuff like that. So even though this is technically a marshy biome, I could extend the water into here and add more hydration to this area, even though it is a sand area. It won't change the biome, but it'll allow me to make other things in this area. Like, it'll allow me to keep the plants happy. Yeah, so the plants don't necessarily need a specific biome, they just have requirements, and you can manipulate the environment around them to, like, this one is reducing the minerals, and then I had to bring a canal up because they needed a canal. My tree. Another damn cinder sprout. Keep chopping them down, boys. Okay, expedition. We were going on an expedition. There's still another technological thingamabob here. There's also a technological thingamabob here, and there's one right here, like right next to us, that I have yet to do. Let's send some people. Let's send 5 people with some food. One person's still injured. They're being healed. That's fine. What's the most valuable thing you got? Probably the water. Almost every single recipe takes water, and I've unlocked technological advancements to replace some of the recipes with toxic water instead of regular water so that we don't have to filter out the toxic water. And even though this is green, it is actually good water. You can choose to either harvest clean water or you can choose to harvest toxic water. It's your option. But yeah, I'd say water is the most valuable thing. Because everything needs water. And I've specifically unlocked extra advancements in my technology to make sure that I could use toxic water instead of clean water. Increase the building. Extra planned. Okay. All right. We were going to do this. I still have one tablet to do. So let's unlock this one because I specifically tried to get enough medicine for that. Let's decipher this tablet. A way to unlock new knowledge in the city. And then we just need a little bit more science points so we can unlock that one as well. What's this one? Unlocks a different dish. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's unlock more dishes. And reduce the cost of some materials. Increases the range of harvest buildings, increases the harvested amount for some resources. Ooh. And increases the harvested amount for sap. Ooh, we should do that too. Just water? What about treasures or pets? Nope. No treasures, no pets, no animals. No treasure. It's not that type of game. Basically, the entire world is dying of heat. Why is this dead? Why are you dead? Why did you die? Oh, did it die because it was in hot soil? I'm so sorry. No, it's not that type of world. Basically, the world got too hot and everyone started dying, and we are on a mission to try and make sure that we can cohabitate with the changing environment as best we can. So we're trying to learn everything and research and explore and find out the secrets of the past so that we could live a little bit more harmoniously. No, the goal is to live, to survive, to create a society that people can come and join us with. Because the world died. Look at that. The world is dead. Dead. Sandy, rocky, dead. Don't do that, you want chaos? Sorry, Carquin. No chaos for you. Where is the I don't want peace? It's been gone for a while. You don't want chaos, you want dog butts. This is true too. This is true. Kara absolutely does want dog butts. You need to evolve this tree. I don't know what happens when you... It's overgrown. Well... We're notching these trees for sap, which is great. Ooh, we could also rip out these rocks. I love that these rocks just like naturally grow. It's great. A little bit extra stones occasionally. Are these guys happy? Good health. They're 72. We need more bramblies. Not really harvesting these guys. There we go. We finally got that sand that I needed. We must increase our water extraction and treatment capacity to provide clean water for all. I already do that. Have a knowledge of at least 24. I have 22. But I did unlock a new one. I unlocked the prevention unit. This vehicle is used to sensitize the public to presence of pathogens in the environment and provide them with prophylactics. Ooh. It has a maintenance cost of medicine. Ugh. I also don't need a lot of these. I had a really high limit because I needed them for the quest, but I don't need them. This adds wellness. Everyone's fine. We don't need any more wellness. We need more knowledge. Look at this science exhibition. It's probably massive, isn't it? Not that big. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger. No. Yeah, it goes in this one. Yes, it does. All right. All right. We could put it in here. Put it right there. right next to that tree, even though this is kind of like a neighborhood, but I mean, it's either take up this space of this neighborhood or take up the space of that neighborhood. I could probably put it right here. Wait. I wanted it in the blue. No, I wanted it in the blue. Hold up. We wanted it down here. This is where we wanted it. That's the houses. Oh, it's so close, man. So close. We could rip up this giant fungus. This poor little sunshade tree is withering because it's dead soil. The soil's dead? You know what? I think that's okay. I think we can rip this out. It's not really doing too much for us. And then we can put this beautiful thing right here. I don't want peace. I want problems. Always. Exactly. So there's 3 destinations in here with technological artifacts. And I think I gave them enough food that they're able to go through all of them. So let's just boop, boop, boop in a circle. Boop, boop, boop in a circle. Exactly. See, you get it. Finally, we've maximized our stuff. I see you, Wanderer's Trap. You're not looking so good. No! Dies when planted in moist soil. It's moist? Since when is it moist? Oh my gosh. Alright, I guess we plant the other trees. We're gonna plant our little sunshade trees. I'm not upset about it. The sunshade trees are technically better. Because they add a coolness. To the entire area. Oh, it's a little hot. 0% satisfaction. Ooh, it's a little hot. This ground got a little moist because of the canal that I had to do for these trees. But, I mean, these trees, I don't necessarily need them, so I could get rid of all of this. I made this just so that they unless I was to use an arborist workshop to actually get the fibers from them. But we do have, we have a bunch of fibers from these hatted trees that's already set up in an area. You know what? I think we're just going to destroy this. And I think we're going to just rip these out. And I don't think this is technically in a zone. Nope, it's not. So it's not giving any bonuses to anybody. So we're going to destroy this. And we're also going to destroy these guys. Get some rocks back for all of this. It was giving us a slight cooldown effect for the houses here. But you know it can also give down a slight cooldown effect? The hatted trees. Although nocturnal illuminations are rather rare on the explorer's track, today the sunset shyly unveils the orange glow of a collection of torches. Huddled into a semicircle near a lake, the villagers make way for the newcomers. A decanter containing some fresh infusion is passed around before the mirror-masked storytellers approach their audience. One by one, the storytellers take on the role of a child with different bodies and ages. The universe offers her 3 new lives, filled with torments and friendships that die almost the moment they are awoken. However, the child remembers that short-lived friends, and in her final moments, she manages to pay tribute to these girls about whom she knows both so much and so little. After the show, the gap between the audience and the storytellers closes in. The artists place wooden beads on the surface and sharpen their chisels. The explorers also wish to hear these popular tales and remember them with pictogram-carved necklaces. Trading stories would honor their tradition, although the party could also use its speaking time to convince the storytellers to join their city. Do we want to tell a tragic tale? Do we want to talk about our discoveries? Or do we want to tell a hopeful tale? I mean, I don't necessarily need them to join our people. I'm not opposed to it, but I'm not like, oh my god, I'm starving for people. Let's talk about our discoveries. And then it depends on a random draw, and the next choice will have different results. The tale is too amazing to be believed, yet too enticing to be dismissed. The storytellers decide to be guided by their curiosity and join us inside the city. We got 20 heritage points and 10 more citizens will join the city. That's exciting. Okay. That was quite the handy dandy. Planted all the things that we've wanted to plant, which is good. I can't... There we go. We want to plant some hatted trees. 50% satisfaction. 45 and 50. There's also 50% satisfaction here. I ain't got no satisfaction. Let's just add some more trees around, because why the heck not? Will help with the cooling in this place. We have a tree there. We have a tree there. It is not that great right here. But we could add one in. I mean, it's better to plant the tree and then chop it down than to not have the tree at all, right? 0% satisfaction. That's never good. These pontoons and these lakes. I put a road in the worst place. I put a road around the lake thinking that would be helpful. It's not helpful. What if the people become attached to the trees? Yeah. What if the people become attached to the trees? That's a very valid point. They'll just have to suck it up, I guess. That's what chainsaws are for. Plasma tear... What are plasma teardrops? Hold up. What are plasma teardrops? And why don't I have any? These are ocular stems. What about plasma teardrops? Knowledge. Plasma teardrops. These guys. Ooh, carbon bulbs. Dyes implanted in living soil spontaneously sprout. Oh, those are these guys. Wait. Are they the spontaneously sprouts near this guy? Plasma teardrops. Exactly. But my cinder sprout farm is right near the foundry, and cinder sprouts refuse to let anything live near them. So we could try. These are all dead. That's because there's a cinder sprout right there. I could try and plant some, but the cinder sprouts spread so quickly that I'm struggling to keep up. Like, there's even one right there. I'm struggling to keep up with making sure that they don't kill the current tree that we have. Oh, the sand. I needed to stop the sand. Hold on. We only need 200 sand. The expedition has reached its destination again. Sure, then you may realize. Do you know why chainsaws were invented? Not for... Oh, yes. We... yeah. As they find their way inside a cabin, the party encounters an old man whose hands are covered with soot. He tells them that for 15 years he has gathered and collected various mechanisms and other debris of different origin. He has even carved out a basement just to store temperature-sensitive items. Going down to the basement, the explorers spot a complex device, delicately laid out on a cloth. According to the collector, this particular piece is far too complex for him to dare to try to take it apart, let alone repair it. We're going to repair the device. By putting together all of the parts, our researchers are able to repair the device. The collector can barely contain his glee. Could you spare a bit of time and stay here to repair my whole collection? I craft precision tools, you know. I can make you some to repay you. Ooh, if we stay for 8 days, we get 20 tools and two more technological artifacts. But if we leave right now, we only get 1. You know what? Let's stay and repair his collection. It's fine. No big deal. He'll feed us, right? Right? He'll feed us. He'll feed us. Right? I don't know. I have a feeling he won't. Are these all dead? What's going on with these? They're collected. They're poor. Why are you poorly? You should not be poorly. Yes, the water tanks are full. Oh, that's probably okay, because so they're not picking up the giant fungus notching because the water tanks are full. Yep. You guys are picking up fresh water, right? Fresh water. Good. Well, Brett is subtle in his humor. You're afraid of what? Of reaching your potential? We need a knowledge of 24, aren't we? Yes, there we go. Hello, science exhibition. The building range depends on the amount of people. Okay, maybe putting that over here actually would have been better. Son of a... Gosh darn it. I need knowledge at 24. But I also need to keep this in the blue area. I could move it like right there. If I get rid of that whipping gourd, which I can do. It's not really doing much right there anyway. And that would mean that I would probably get this level of housing underneath the thing. Reduces the cost of some recipes. Heck yeah. What else? Increases the stuff. Oh yeah. Okay. Can we spend heritage points on something? Too bad there's no like converter. There, we'll unlock this guy. What is this? Unlocks new recipes and unlocks the following elements. Increases the reduction of the resource. Gotcha, okay. I just need 2 more science. 2 more science. Housing happiness is decent. The knowledge is also decent in this area. It's kind of garbage up there. You guys are on the outskirts of the city and it's not my fault. I'm trying. Yay, we got 25. Oh yeah. Our researchers have come to a decision regarding the sage lung plant. Our new teaching locations have allowed us to recruit new blood and helped to get current research groups out of their predicament. We can be proud of the knowledge we have gathered with this team. And we got 3 technological artifacts. Heck yeah. Easy. Advance in the quest to put it into this effect. I'm trying to advance in the quest. It's taking quite some time. You're gonna sing your heck yeah. Do it. The expedition mission is complete. After several long days of hard work, the task is done and the collection is newly sorted, sparkles as if brand new. We got 2 technological artifacts and 20 tools. Heck yeah. Sorry, tropical. Oh dear. Alright, let's go explore this antenna. I did not realize I did that as much as I did until you said something. So thanks for that. Oh dear. This is called the Willow effect. Your propensity to sing random expressions increases exponentially as you spend time in her channel. I don't know if this is a good thing or not. Since when is this soil moist? This soil is not moist. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing to these guys? You're notching them for toxic water, but we don't need that. So can you just like prune them for some more ashy bulbs? That'd be great. Oh, my toxic water's full, so, you know, they don't have anywhere to put those. We're growing our sunshade trees again. It dies when it's planted in dead soil. I'm pretty sure the soil is not dead anymore. Organic matter is at 15. It's not fantastic. You know, I could just put that little stream back as well. It does add a coolness. The temperature is 45. Oof. The temperature is 45. I have done as many things as I possibly could to try and reduce the temperature. I think the sunshade trees might help. Maybe we should just put that canal back. The arts house. This increases... What does this do? It produces some sort of thingamadoodles. Okay. Not this square. Not this square. Not that square. This square. This is a big thing. It's decently sized. Why do things get bigger as we go? This field laboratory. Do we need you? Do we need the field laboratory? We have a feeling we don't need the field laboratory. We don't need the field laboratory. So if we just delete this guy. And there's a road here we could also get rid of. Just, you know, random little road. Our expedition has reached the antenna. A skeletal structure is standing on the dusk, arousing the explorer's curiosity. It is an antenna, which, although abandoned, is sturdy and well preserved. Linked to 3 transducing windmills, it is inactive due to the atmospheric stillness. You know what this antenna, this windmill needs? It needs a slig. When it was last activated, it received a signal from nearby. The explorers can follow that signal, stay and wait a few emissions, or dismantle the structure and collect its materials. We're going to stay for a while and see what the outcome is. Hopefully our people won't starve. Oh yeah, give it a good sliggin', right? What was the thing I just unlocked? You distracted me. Are you saying Slig is a bag of hot wind? No, I'm saying Slig overtuned my one windmill in in Vintage Story. It was incredible. You guys are terrible. I got rid of the thing because I was gonna put something in here. What was I going to put? You guys have distracted me again. How could you? Oh, it was this thing. Oh my gosh, it's super big. Okay, we gotta get rid of this scaled corn. Sorry, scaled corn. Yes, well bred? May I help you? Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes people just need to hear it occasionally. Sometimes some people just need to hear it. Who am I to deny it to them? Macerated tubers. Who wants macerated tubers? That sounds terrible. I'm just looking at your credit card debt and oh my gosh, it's super big, right? Exactly. See? Oh my god, why are you dying? I know the soil is hot. I don't know how to cool down the soil. No, this one died. I don't know how to cool down the soil. I'm gonna have to replant these. I don't know how to cool down the soil. I can increase minerals and I can increase humidity of the soil, but I don't think I can cool down the soil. This sunshade tree. Oh, you know, maybe this. I think this sunshade tree is actually helping these bushes around here. All right. All right. We're only day 8 into this hot cycle. Keep building, guys. You're doing great. Why aren't you? Oh, we require sap. Okay. Ta-da! We're making string instruments. All right. Let's make some string instruments. Oh, I'm going to cap this. Also going to cap works of art because we're going to unlock that soon. And wood sculptures we will also cap because it costs a lot of materials. Okay. Look, I don't have an income right now, okay? Quit being judgy. You guys are silly. There, you. It's withering. Why are you withering? Oh, because it's hot. Look, there's nothing I can do. Expedition's mission is complete. After a few days spent near the antenna, the explorers catch a persistent signal. Short sounds, repeated at various intervals. They seem to indicate a series of nearby geographical coordinates. The party rushes to answer the signal and discover a group of wanderers around some strange device. The spokesman says that one of them is gravely wounded and his condition prevents him from being moved. We're going to treat them and invite them. Now the patient's wounds are sutured, his condition is stable enough to allow the group to set off again. He thanks the explorers the only way he can, by sharing a meal with them. So we could have encouraged them to join the city, but we don't know if they would have actually made it. The signal leads a party to a columned building that is half buried in the sand. Inside, the explorers find a room that has been totally protected from the sand infiltration. In the center of the room, a tablet is floating over a magnetic pedestal. We got a free tablet, and 12 citizens and 5 children will join the city. Heck yeah. That was unexpected. You guys can come home now. Some of you might get a little hungry. Because you guys, I didn't expect you to stay that long. But that's okay. Production limit has not been reached. I know, it's really, really hot for you guys. Nobody's actually gotten injured yet, which is impressive. We need more sap, really. I don't really have too much in the way of sap production. These guys. We notched these guys for toxic water. We're shearing these guys for the fabric. And we're getting the bulbs out of those guys. What else could we do? I'm trying to evolve this one damn blue thing because I want to know what it does. We're gathering those ones. Ugh, you bastard. These cinder sprouts, man. They're relentless. Those new settlers must be hungry, same as your dogs. My dogs are not hungry. They just act like it, sir. And yes, I know what you're putting down. Ugh, my poor diluvian bushes are just all dying. My poor little diluvian bushes. Ugh, look at them die. Well, they're withering. They're not dead yet. But if I rip them all out, not only will we get branches, but I will be able to replant them better, nicer, stronger. I'm pretty sure there's a gathery dude over here as well, too. Yeah, there we go. Okay, seeding, picking, shearing, seed scattering. Provides 50% of displayed resources. Ooh. We got some cooling as well, too. But let's pick. No, I don't need to pick. Let's seed. Nope, can't seed. Let's shear. Can't really shear too much. These mushrooms that are growing here are not exactly what I want, but okay. Dogs perfected the stare that makes you feel like they've never had a taste of food in their lives ever. I know, right? It's terrible. They know just what to do. They're very good at it. There we go. We got 22 new citizens and a tablet and technological artifacts. It's crazy. Oh, I just completely forgot that we're going to need some people. And it's hot season. We need homes. I'm ridiculous. I totally forgot. What achievement did I just get? Have at least 200 healthy citizens in the city and no dead. Yes! Nobody's died and we're doing great. All right. Glow did redeem dog treats. I was just being silly. I knew what you were talking about. Hey, old man. Oh, I don't really have any right here. I'm gonna have to go get some. There's a little one and a little one. He looks at it like, that's it? Wow. I saw that look. All right, give me 1 second and I'll go get them a snack. Hold that I didn't move for a second. You thought the couch was actually the couch? Is the couch ever actually the couch? That's the big question. I got them. Toothbrushes. Oh yeah. Oral Dentacare. This is from Glow. He's concerned about your teeth health. Hit her in the side of the face. That was great. It does have a long cooldown, so I'm not surprised. Okay, we need houses for 15 people. Whoops. Okay, how's the temperature over here? Actually, it's decent. Okay, let's put the houses in here. Because we'll see if it's in a district. It's not quite in a district. How many people can be here? I can put one more house in here. And that's it. Then no more people can be in there. I think I could put 2 houses. How many does this hold? 3? 3. And I have 39. Okay, I could put 2 houses. Okay. We'll put one more house there. And then this guy, this district. I could put 1 house in this district. So let's put 1 house in this district, I guess. That'll be 54. Yeah. It's decent. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 9 people. Okay. How many people can I put in here? Oh, I can make like a whole bunch of new people in here. All right. I have unlocked these houses, which are massive. I don't know, honestly, if the size increase equals the amount of people that I can put in here technically, because I don't think it's as good. I don't think there's a benefit to that. Can't quite put a house in here. I can put a house in here though. Can we sneak a house in here? No, we're growing a tree instead. If I wasn't growing that tree, I could sneak a house in here. But I think we need that tree. I could sneak another one in here. 40. How many houses is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 is 16, and I need enough houses for 15. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's build a couple decorations. What decorations do you guys want in here? You want these guys? Oh my gosh, this is big. What do you mean you want these big decor? Nonsense. You guys want the pond as well. Let's get you some well-being things. And some social things. And nice little flag for some culture. I specifically put it so that one wasn't in range. Nice. I am amazing. And then we got some well-being. Let's do these cute little small fountains. Reaches everything except this one. Let's do a little flower one over here then. Yeah, it is a once a week thing. You were luckier than I realized when you got it last week? Yes, you were. Yeah, it's a once a week thing because dogs aren't rabbits. Because carrots are expensive. and that's our human food. That's why. Okay. Okay, so that should be enough houses for all the people. Oh, I should probably do some wellness stuff over here too. Let's do a little culture-y fountain. Let's do a little flag. Let's do a little seat. Well, lots of things are expensive here. Norway isn't really known for its agricultural prowess. What if I got rid of this one? So we could actually build a road again. Build a road again. There we go. And people immediately start using it. Nice. Even though I think they could go around technically because they do tend to walk through the plants. But if there's a road, they do take the road because they walk faster on the road. And I haven't upgraded any of my roads to the clay roads because I don't really have an abundance of those rocks. Not really. Alright, the one last thing that if I could build it in here, that would be great, is this wind catcher. If I could build a wind catcher, like, say, right there. Oh, I put the house right in the way. But if I move that water tank... I could put it right here. And I'd get 850. Doesn't cost any resources, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to use up the resources that I have, which is unfortunate. I'm just moving the storage building for the water. You guys will be fine in a second. Let's stick the priority up on this. You enjoyed visiting various countries around the world. Geography wasn't your favorite topic in school. Norway is not, you know, fantastic for their agricultural prowess. What is used as agricultural farm is usually pretty protected, because there's so little of it in the world, in Norway. There we go. We're lacking a little bit of branches, but that's okay. We need like one more house built. Did I miscalculate? Oh, this is just poor health. Okay, that's just poor health. We have 9 remaining slots. Oh, so we're fine. I made too many houses. Shocking. And these guys are actually doing well. These guys are not complaining about the heat this time, which is good. These trees really do make a difference with their 5. Yeah, the temperature's only 65. I mean, it's not pleasant, but it's not horrible. We need more tools again. Oh, I forgot to change you back. I'm so sorry. Make some toxic water. There we go. So that's what Willow needs, to grow a few big trees around a house so it's shaded, right? Yep. Just need a tree that can live through the hot heat without needing water, because there is a bit of a drought right now. That's like the big thing. Is making sure that whatever plant we have a... What do we have? It's not a tree, but it's like a bush with many, many branches, and you usually make baskets out of them. Like a weaving basket. It's not a willow. Willow needs to survive the next 20 summers while it gets big enough. Kind of, what is it? I don't think it's a willow. Maybe it is a willow. A little willow bush, but it's not a tree. We got that as a gift when we first moved in from our neighbor, and it's actually pretty big now. And it can withstand the lack of water as well as the hot, hot heat. No, it's not bamboo. Get us some decent shade in 10 years or so if she picks right, right? Exactly. Yeah. The problem with the shade in the wintertime is that you don't get any sun in... sorry, the thing about the shade in the summertime is that you don't get any wind... Sorry, I'm saying all the wrong words. The thing about the shade in the summertime is that you don't get any sun in the wintertime. The sun already struggles to come across the tree tops of where we live. So we really lack in the sunshine in the winter, which sucks. So any trees that we plant will kind of be backwards for us for the wintertime, which is not great. Maybe some trees that loses leaves in the winter. It's not about that, though. It will still provide shade, and it will still be detrimental to the amount of sunlight that we can get shining on our house. She got around the word deciduous. Alright, let's send our explorers out again. She's deciduous. Oh my goodness. Okay, where shall we go? There's a new plant to be found in here, and there's a smoke cloud. Apparently we've explored it, but we haven't gone. There's a technological advancement there. There's a new trade route over here. You know what? Let's go to the trade route. Let's go to the trade route. So they make these giant reflective blankets to put over campers to help keep them cool in the summer. What if we made you one of those but for your whole house? Oh my gosh. One of the problems about our house as well too is the fact that it's not insulated properly. So anything that we do is kind of like putting a band-aid over a giant gash. That's what we're doing. It helps, but it doesn't help. You need a tree and a wheelchair so we can move it out of the way in the wintertime. There you go. See, my plan was just to have somebody to trade houses with, you know? We go somewhere in the wintertime and they come here in the summertime, you know, like, easy peasy. Disability. God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, how's this? Good. Let's plant some more. These beautiful little hattie trees. Love it here. So we're going to plant more here. You see dog butt, you're feeling better? Good. Bing bong. Bing bong is in Peak. Bing bong is the little stuffed animal in Peak that is the mascot for the airlines that crashed us. That's who Bing bong is. And you get an achievement for actually leaving the island with Bing bong. It's an achievement. We don't know. Literally, you load up the game and the game says one thing. Fun fact, Bing Bong is divorced. That's all the knowledge that we have. Does he? Is he paying alimony? We have no idea. The only thing that we got is, fun fact, Bing Bong is divorced. That's it. That's all we got. I wonder if I do this, will it prevent the spread-ish? I was actually thinking of cheesing it some way and just putting down roads everywhere. I didn't want these cinder things to expand to. That's a whole bunch of scaled corn. I was thinking you could cheese it that way and just put roads down so that the stuff couldn't spontaneously like grow, you know what I mean? We need more lore. That's literally that's it. That's the new tooltip that you get when you load in the game is, fun fact, Bang Bong is divorced. Alright, let's go with some plasma teardrops over here. Their satisfaction is only 48, but they should be, like, far enough away from the cinder sprouts. They should be. Do we need more roads anywhere else? We got some scaled corn over here. We have a road that goes nowhere. Let's make a road up here. Have I like paused this or something? No, we're just waiting on stuff, I guess. We should turn that into a command. Fun fact. There is a Willow wiki that I am slowly adding to that I will be putting in as well. So there is something in the works. I just haven't quite gotten there yet. All it does is say Bing Bong is divorced. We pretend no context is needed. Yeah, that's literally the entire context of the fun fact. Pretty good roads, pretty good roads.
Willow.
Yeah.
Willow.
Yeah.
You forgot to favor the
Yeah.
lizards, Willow.
Did I?
Click the triangle and favor the lizards.
That sucks for you. There we go. Probably a touchy subject for poor Bing Bong. I can hear you click and yet the game refuses. What do you mean? I can hear you click and the game refuses. Yet they plastered it all over. They did. They plastered it all over the loading screen, but they didn't give us any context. As the backseating thing, I thought it was a random blurt people play. No, it was when I was playing. What was it? When I was playing Against the Storm, some people backseated me so hard that it was like they were trying to rip the mouse and keyboard out of my hands. And so that was a blurb that was made, a TTS blurb that was made when Gordon Ramsay was still an option. And yeah, I kept it. Lizards! The lizards! Yeah. When you click, sometimes the game doesn't seem to register. Yeah, because My computer is my computer's hot. It's 25 degrees in my house. My computer's hot. It's struggling. Give it a minute. Calm down. Forgive my computer. I'm sorry. It's not the game. It's my computer. It was 42? That's disgusting, Ushse. It's still 25 degrees in my house. It's cooler because it's not, you know, sun beating down. If the sun was beating down, it'd be even hotter, but it's fine. 12 degrees, that is a lie. It didn't drop below 40 until 7 p.m. It was so hot last night, I don't think Kryn slept. Have you evolved yet, Blue Hydra Tree? Why are you withering? Oh, because it's hot. I want it to I don't know what evolving does, but I want it to evolve. Changing its appearance as well as impact on the environment or the resources it produces. I want you to evolve. It's what I want. It's what I want. When it's overgrown, it gives us carbon bulbs. If not, it gives us sour pods. And I want it to evolve. Blue hydra trees are often used to make up hedges, as their biologically activity helps to ward off certain invasive species, keeping them from settling nearby. Ooh. Oh, it only prevents giant fungi from spreading. Not cinder. God, I want cinders. Prevent plants from spreading within its reach. Ooh, all types. Ooh, barbed brambles. Maybe if we plant some barbed brambles, then we'll actually stop the cinder sprouts from yeah, this jerk. This one right here. Rip it out. Stupid cinder sprouts. There we go. We got water again. It's not the hot season. It's the beginning of a new cycle. Maximum number of heritage points again. All right, what can we unlock? New ways of unlocking culture. A new recipe. Increases the quantity. Okay, if we make 50 glass, we can unlock the quantity. What do you I think you're making stones right now, right? Yeah, you're making stones. Let's make some glass, and I need 50 glass, please. That would be great. Perfect. That's our maximum production anyway. Let's purchase some more of that. Gotta keep them all nice and topped up. Holder's butt is 22. My goodness. Hell is 30 degrees right now. Oslo is 19. It says it's 23 where I am right now, with 89% humidity, with light rain. It's going to be 25 and raining tomorrow, 25 and raining the next day, then 25 and cloudy, and then 26 and cloudy, and then 24 and cloudy. I hate the weather. Awful. It's like 40 degrees in Kryn's bed. I don't know what you're talking about. It is much more hot than that. Much more hot. That's English for you. We're gonna have another heat wave season. In 2 seasons, we have another heat wave season. I mean, I'm good with the water. We're good with the water. I don't even have that many people. Sucking up water anymore because, you know, I don't need to. You guys planted more hatted trees. Perfect. Beautiful. Lovely. It's what we want to see. These guys are notching these mushrooms for toxic water. Not that I need them to do it, but, you know, keeps it topped up. What else? You guys. We're trying to evolve this guy, and we're chopping down these guys, and we're chopping down these guys. All right. All right. That's more stones. That's more stones. So many more stones. Are you still planting things? You are still planting things. You're planting 10 more hatted trees. All right. Keep on planting. And then we're going to be planting these silly little things down here. You guys. This is actually needing to be moved down. The plasma teardrops for those carbon bulbs. And honestly, I'm gathering up wheat just to exchange it. I'm not really cooking with the wheat just yet. We're not making bread. We're kind of doing okay. Scaled corn. And also we're chopping these guys. We're reaping these ones. And that gives us carbon bulbs. Oh, that's easy peasy. You know, at one point we were struggling with food a little bit. We're not struggling with food anymore. That agricultural farm, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's just not being made. There are 3 new destinations in this mountain area, and one of them has a new trade route for us. Ooh, an oasis, an Inselberg, or a chasm. Let's do a circle. Why the heck not, right? We're gonna go see the deep crack. English ceases to function above 25. 100%. Absolutely. Brain function completely decreases. Absolutely. How are we doing on food? Production is at 120. We're a maximum of 470. Wow, you guys are consuming. I see. So they do, it looks like they consume the best food possible before they consume the other food. We're gonna make this into 650 so that we have extra food. I think we only have one kitchen making the basic food. This guy should be making good food, yep. And then this guy should be making good food, yep. We need more spice again. And then this one is making the pod stew. Why do we need more spice? Because we need more sap. Why do we need more sap? Because no one's gathering up the sap, and the stupid scent garden also needs sap. Oh my god, it needs 48? Alright, where do we get sap from? I need to get better sap. We're notching those guys for the sap, producing the resin. Let's notch these guys for the sap as well too. Oh, we're cutting them down for the branches, but if we don't need the branches, then you should use the other ones for the sap. That would be fantastic. And then what else can we? We're already notching these guys for the sap. We're notching these guys. No, we're pruning these guys. Pruning these guys for the carbon bulbs. And we're printing these guys for the fabric. All right. Does food spoil? It does not. It does not. It leans a little bit more on the city builder side than the colony side. If you pick up my drift. Okay. I need more hatted trees because we need more sap, resin, whatever. It's like 60-40 city builder to colony sim. You got to take care of your people, but at the same time, you got to make a functioning city. It's all about synergy. All right, plant nursery. I don't know what gives us the best sap. Do you guys give us sap at all? No, you guys just give us bark, and you guys just give us rocks, right? That's it? Rock, yeah. Rock, rock, bark, bark. You guys give us scaly tooths and wheat. Scaly tooths and wheat. You guys give us the vegetables. Vegetables. You guys give us more vegetables. No, bulbs. You guys give us the bulbs. You guys give us branches. Alright, I'm gonna go with more hatted trees then. More hatted trees and another arborist over here, I think.
Excuse me, are y'all with the cult?
We're not a cult. We're an organization that promotes love and...
Yeah, this is it.
We're an organization that produces love. Ooh, the Lepidorian willow. Are those better? Willow, willow. No, you guys give us fiber, which is better than the hatted trees by 4. But they're not as easy. Not as easy to take care of whatsoever. The hatted trees are pretty easy to just like plunk down in an area where nothing else really grows. Because they like it hot. Hot, hot, hot. Look at that. Look at this beautiful area that they can just like survive in. We are going to put you right over here. We're going to make a whole grove of hatted trees, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each command can only do 10 at a time. So we're gonna do another one. And then we're gonna tap these guys for sap. Look at this beautiful orchard that I'm making. Beautiful little hatted tree orchard. But they're butterflies? What do you mean they're butterflies? Hi, Brainless. The party discovers a warehouse standing on the edge of a huge chasm. It seems to be for storing mining resources despite being empty. The explorers suppose any reserves have run out. Searching the building, they discover an elevator shaft going down to the bottom of the chasm, but it's out of order. We could repair it or dismantle it to be collected in its mechanical components. We are going to repair those devices. Absolutely we are. And we get a tablet. After going down into the rift, the explorers discover a network of mining caves which are mainly composed of narrow tunnels loaded with bricks. Within these tunnels, they come across a huge roundish cave that looks like it's made out of wood and carved with a rudimentary chisel. About 50 intact cold bodies lie in a fetal position around a glowing entity. One of the tablets of knowledge. We're totally gonna get that tablet. Absolutely. Heck yeah. Is the order for butterflies and moths? Oh, there you go. Sure. Alright, let's put I don't think we get any points for putting this inside the city. So let's just put it outside the city. I got another achievement. Integrate 5 new plants collected during expeditions across all the games. Oh, you know what? That's probably because we finally was able to plant one of these plasma teardrops. Oh, yeah. It's poor. Health is boosted by high mineral soil. Okay. Did these like high mineral soil? Dies when planted in moist soil. Toxic raw plants. Spreads faster in the dry season. Does spread pretty darn fast. It's very annoying. Like this one right here. It just really wants to go there. There and like there. That's where they always tend to sprout. Okay, little plasma teardrops. Why are you going here? Okay, resource production, strategy, soil modification? No. Soil modification. Let's put it right here so that we can make these plasma teardrops have more minerals and they can be boosted, and then we'll get more bulbs out of them because that's what we want. We want more bulbs. That arborist workshop is done. Perfect. We are going to prune. No. We are going to notch because we need more resin. Where did we put our trees? I think we put them here. Our beautiful hatted trees. We could probably do something else as well. We could probably do... We could prune... I don't know. Can we prune anything? No. These guys don't like being pruned. What do they want? Oh, they want a picker's cabin. This probably wants... Oh, and this wants a... This wants an agricultural farm. It's fine. We don't need that. Okay, let's wait until they start planting those trees so that I don't put a road right in the middle of my beautiful orchard that I painstakingly made. Oh, I should probably put an employee there, shouldn't I? Might be a good plan. Let's put 2. Why the heck not? Okay. Only looks weird after the new update? I know, right? After I'm finished with Synergy and my whole playthrough and stuff, we will be going back to Oni. Mushrooms, giant fungus. You don't need to be in the city. We need to make more scrolls, but to make more scrolls, we need more resin. We are pulping it right now. The expedition has reached its destination. Some rainfall has hit the Inselberg, which has been finely excavated to serve as a reservoir. An additional layer made of glass and synthetic material has been built to separate the water from the porous stone, keeping the liquid from infiltrating the rock wall. Its lower opening is blocked, and the only way to access its contents is to climb up top it and access the upper opening. Hell yeah. Let's gear up to climb. Ooh, 114 clean water. Nice. Not that I need it, but nice. All right, let's go to the oasis. And then they can come home. And they can bring that beautiful tablet with them. The mineral enhancer is finished. We are going to increase with our rocks. And then it'll be good, right? Health is boosted by minerals high and when it's planted in rich soil. So we need to reach, it's at 15. If we can get 5 more, that'd be great. This is adding 3. So let's add 6. Sounds like Willow's warping that tablet as much as the 50 people who died in the fetal position around us. Look, okay, they give us fantastic knowledge. And knowledge is good. Alright, that boosted it to 15. I do need it more, though. We just boost it to 9. I guess we wait. Oh, he's bringing the rock. There we go. He brought the rock. Excellent. Look at that. Minerals 24. My only thought was that if I could make the area around the cinder sprouts like moist so that it doesn't spread at all, that'd be great. But I don't think I could. I'd honestly just have to move it further away because the range of the moistness would be too large. We seem to finally have a handle on our rocks, which is great. Have you evolved yet? No. Why have you not evolved yet? I want you to evolve. That's all I want. That's all I wanted. This is dead. Okay. We put it over there and it died. These orange hydro trees are in good health. This guy is perfect. It's in 72%. He's in good health. I don't know why I can't evolve him. Evolves in the presence of an orange hydro tree. Is it evolved? Is that what it is? It's just evolved. Oh wait. There was a button, wasn't there? See alternative state. Oh, I see. That's overgrown, right. We get sour pods, but when it's overgrown, we get the carbon bulbs, right. But I want it to evolve. A plant can evolve in certain conditions, changing its appearance as well as its impact on the environment or the resources it produces. Is that just... I thought I'd get something neat out of it. That's why I've been so focused on trying to get it, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, the expedition has reached its destination again. One explorer speaks about a village inhabited by some particularly gifted weavers. It would be worth the detour, especially if they want to acquire protective clothes. When they arrive, they discover streets full of people with lots of entertainment and public spaces, music, banquets, and athletic challenges. A large tent houses a weaving workshop where people are extremely serious and only whisper. Seeing the explorers enter, the workshop supervisor comes to meet them. She explains that the workshop is one of the most important customs in the village and that she'd like the explorers to stay long enough to see the outcome of their project. Absolutely, we'll stay for the festival. Why wouldn't we? Yeah, the game's on sale. It's 40% off. Can't go wrong with that, right? Yes, go plant my beautiful hatted trees. I see you planting my beautiful hatted trees. Oh yeah, there's another one. Boop. We need more resin. We were struggling with food for a while, and then I finally started being able to make some farms, and now we're struggling with resin. We consume up to 720 units per cycle. Whew! Not too shabby. Our citizens drink 1,080 units of clean water per cycle. Yep. We have a ridiculous amount of water. I'm not too concerned about holding more...
Wellbred grapefruit incoming with a tier 1. It's our 4/3 RDS anniversary and I bet you didn't even get me a present.
Did you get me a present?
Wellbred grapefruit incoming with a tier 1. It's our 4/3 RDS anniversary and I bet you didn't even get me a present.
Did you get me a present? I bet you didn't get me a present either. /3 RDS. Yeah, I know, right? She's such a good docker. We have a tablet that we have yet to use. We could increase the range of harvest buildings and increases the number of planned actions for harvest buildings. Those are nice. I could increase the overload capacity of our citizens on exploration again. We're coming back with a tablet as well. We've learned this one, reduce the amount of toxic water used in buildings. In recipes? You know what? Sure. Sure, we're coming home with another tablet. Yeah. Firebot TTS is gorgeous. What do you mean? And then this thing needs to make... We used up those 50 pieces of glass, so we're going to make some more glass so that we have materials again. This guy, we finally extracted enough sand. We're still not making any babies because of the quest. We must increase our water extraction and treatment capacity to provide clean water for all. I've gotten 3 out of 3 fungal sponge. We need to unlock the sand purification. And we need to do... Okay. Let's save and reload the game, because I think the game is a little buggy. Because I'm pretty sure I finished that quest. Let's reload. Do 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 do. There we go. That's what I thought. Victory is within our grasp. No other city in the entire region comes close to our water production capacity, but we must face reality. We cannot survive on water and sunshine. Our citizens want food. Good food. Amber sericonias are also called cauldron plants, produce a special spice which can be used to make even the blandest vegetables taste good. These plants, however, have a tendency to eat themselves, but with an autonomous garden, we can provide them with the care they need to thrive. Okay, so we did the garden. We need to unlock the tasty meal research, and we need to obtain 60 complete dishes, which is super fast. And I need one more house because we accepted some people into the city, which is very annoying. Because I was not ready. I was not ready. Here? Here? Here. Here. Oh, wait. No, you can't have any more people, right? You're full? Yeah, the district is one population over. That's very annoying. How about this one? Oh, we could put another one here. Just right here, I guess. It should be in range enough for these guys. Yeah, it's in range for these guys. For the most part. I guess I could have put it over here, couldn't I have? Could I have put it over here? No. Just not enough room. It's fine. Ta-da! The survival of our new citizens is assured. Though we must remain vigilant, we should now focus on the social and cultural needs of our people. We must be aware that we are, in fact, a haven, housing a community of refugees, of men and women who have suffered and who now find themselves suffocating in the heat of an unknown place surrounded by unknown people. Even here, life remains full of hardships. It is our priority to make sure these newcomers fit in and to encourage them to share their ideas with us. To that end, we should build new facilities where all can safely share their ideas and their opinions and their knowledge. Cha-ching. We viewed ourselves as pillars, the willing shoulders on which the future rested. Not exactly a community, but rather people serving the communities that nurtured us in our early years. But one disaster was all it took to force us into a new role. We built this place that we once envisioned as our resource hub, and we helped it grow and thrive, and it was out of necessity that we made something we all thought lay beyond our means. But what will tomorrow bring, when nature unleashes some new calamity upon us? What then? None of us can know, but we will be there to save those in need, and others will follow in our footsteps to preserve the memories of everything we have lost. Ha ha! Victory! Where others would merely hope to survive, we have reached prosperity. Our city is the first step in humanity's blooming, and it's in harmony with environment. My score! Heck yeah! It took us 35 cycles and 31 days. We had 226 people. We have 0 dead, and it took us 16 hours. So I'm assuming continue means I can continue playing on this map. Yep. Continue means I could continue playing. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. 225. There's enough housing? What do you mean there's enough housing? There's a perfect amount of housing. Don't at me. It's perfect. Beautiful and gorgeous. Okay. No, we don't want to save. Because we literally finished up those quests like boom, 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 boom. So that, okay, so once we get the how to plant stuff, that helped us immensely. Woohoo! Oh my god, it's so cute. That is an adorable little emo. My goodness, it's so happy.